And today we're going to look at Everyday Heroes, the Kickstarter. I opted for the one-time shipping. That means I did not get my adventures on the basically quarterly basis that they were putting them out. So, as we've seen before, this is the Everyday Heroes core rulebook. This is the standard cover. So there you go. I ordered another one because I wanted another book. Here we have the special edition cover, which, if you'll notice, if I can find it, there it is. Looks very reminiscent of the D20 Modern cover. So it's basically the same book, just a different cover. So we got that. So then we got the Evil Dice bag. There we go. Let me put my glasses on so I can see what I'm looking at here. Evil Dice bag. There we go. Inside we have some pretty cool dice. I'm always keen on red dice. I don't know if y'all knew, but red dice roll higher. And then we have the minis that came with it. So we have the Brawler Bruiser guy. It's kind of on the cover, just in a different pose. We've got Rambo. That's a pretty cool mini. A big old M60 there. And then here we have the Crow. Jason Lee, the Crow. So that's pretty cool. I'm digging that mini. That'll be fun to paint. And I got another Everyday Heroes GM screen, which I already had one, but because of the way my table's laid out, I like to have two screens. And like I said, I didn't get any of the adventures, the cinematic adventures weekly, so I got them all at one time. So here's King Kong Skull Island cinematic adventure, and I haven't even flipped through this yet. This is probably going to be my favorite one to read, mainly because of the Monarch TV show that just came out. But yeah, I'm really going to dig on that. And the kaiju's in it because of Pacific Rim. Somehow I'm gonna, after I do this one, we'll figure out a way to run kaijus against Kongs. And this is gonna be another good one, I think. Escape from New York, cinematic adventure. I think that's gonna be fun. But Highlander. So I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out. I'll have to read that. Basically you'll be one Highlander, or everybody going to be Highlanders? Everybody against everybody? I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know. I'll have to read it. Total Recall. So I don't know if you remember this movie, but remake. It was pretty cool. But this is the one I believe you get mutants. You get different kind of mutations. Look at there. Mutant giant, mutant shifter. So yep, you can have different mutants. So that looks pretty cool. Total Recall. Here we go back to the Crow. So once again, like the Highlander, I don't know how that's exactly going to work, but I'm going to read it and find out. Check that one out. So this should be a fun one for me, Rambo, because I dig on the military stuff. Combat medic, combat scout. That's got some pretty neat art in it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Rambo. And then the Universal Soldier. So this is the one that's all about cybernetics, and this should be pretty cool because who doesn't love cybernetics in a cybernetic world? So different ways to do different materials. All right, and then we have vault, the rules compendium. So everything that was in all of those adventures is in the vault. So origins, where you can be cyborg, immortal, mutant, or synthetic. Historical backgrounds, extraordinary backgrounds, different career paths, different classes, extraordinary classes. So I guess maybe you have to have an extraordinary origin to have an extraordinary class. I don't know. I'll have to read it. There's some advanced feats. We have mutations, equipment rules, packs, period gear kits, combat equipment, cybernetic surgery, gear, traps, vehicles, extraordinary vehicles, core rules and errata and changes, core rules additions, new hero building rules, so you can play at level 0 or at level 11 or better. You can have playing a kid, normal kids, exceptional kids, new combat rules, new environmental rules. We have some extraordinary rules, conditions, and mechs, monstrous natural traps, ritual magic, and technological marvels. Then we have opponents and allies, rules for NPCs, everyday NPCs, historical NPCs, science fiction NPCs, urban fantasy NPCs. This is going to be your monster manual part. So that'll be pretty cool. But now let's look at some of the art in that. That's pretty cool. All right, so that's pretty much what I got with the Everyday Heroes role-playing game.